What's going on, guys? TTL here. Gonna be going over my top NBA plays of the day today. If you guys are interested, sign up to Underdog. Use code TTL. It's just those three letters: capital T, capital T, capital L. You can sign up to Underdog, get a match up to $1,000 in bonus cash. Helps me out, helps you out. Get that bonus cash, and I'll give you a free month of VIP as well. If you guys are interested in VIP, it's $30 a month or $15 a week. Those are available on WAP and on Patreon. Those links are in the pinned comment down below. But let's get into the video. Had a pretty good day in VIP yesterday, and this morning we are 4 out of 6 on a Flex Friday 6 pick. So really hoping our esports can cash that out for us today. We're 4 and 4 so far, so 4 out of 6. So that would be amazing to hit that 25x to start off the day. But let's get into it, guys. MLB starting very soon. If you're interested in MLB picks, I'm your guy. MLB is one of my hottest sports, so definitely would recommend getting on in VIP before MLB starts. If you want to wait like one day, I'll probably, or maybe 2 days, on Monday, I'll probably post a promo code to get VIP for like half off or something like that, just in honor of MLB starting back up. So if you want to wait a day or two, feel free. Or if you want to just make sure you get in now, feel free to sign up now. But as always, I'm also partnered with Shuffle. You can see that above my webcam. Use code TTL, get a 100% deposit match up to $1,000 for all the sportsbook stuff. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a free sportsbook bet, and then we're going to move on to the underdog picks. So the free sportsbook bet for today is the Knicks Wizards game. We're going to take the game total over 220.5. I think this should cash with ease. The betting predictor had this hitting in like 88% of their simulations, and I have $270 on this to win 470. So 2.7 units to profit 2 units if we win. So let's go ahead and just put this in the Knicks Wizards game over 220.5. If you have any trouble getting signed up to Shuffle, let me know. I'm also running a monthly leaderboard. Win up to $1,000 in the monthly leaderboard every single month just for placing your sports bets on Shuffle. So just go ahead and sign up to Shuffle. Let me know if you need any help in the Discord. And let's get into the underdog props. So let me go ahead and open it up on my second monitor. I'm going to give you guys, we'll say 5 again. We'll say 5 props for today. And let's go ahead and get into it. So we're going to be using predictiveprofits.ai for our research today. And I'm going to go ahead and refresh, make sure we get all of the updated simulations, get all the updated data. Let that run. It took 3 seconds. Now we have all the simulations ran. And what I personally do, you can sort it however you want. You can use any filters, filter it for overs or unders, like certain stat types, whatever you want to do. Typically, I just show every team, and what I do is I either do the percent difference or the hit rate. So I'm going to do hit rate right now from highest to lowest hit rate, and we're going to go to underdog. And one of the plays that I'm really liking today is Mikal Bridges under 5.5 assists versus the Wizards. Now, the Wizards have a terrible defense. I would not be surprised if they are literally 30th out of 30 teams for assists allowed per game. But Bridges should be able to go under this today. On different apps, I actually have another Knicks player going under. It was Miles McBride. So under PRA. Interested in that play. But Mikal Bridges 5.5 assists on the under. We can go ahead and take a look at this, and we can scroll down just a little bit. We're going to check this checkbox for Mikal Bridges, and what that does is it adds it to our slip builder, which is going to tell us how positive EV the slip is and how many units to put on it. So Mikal Bridges assist 5.5. It's minus 180 on sportsbooks, which means sportsbooks have this hitting at around a 64% hit rate, right? We have the under hitting in a 78.68% hit rate. So that's the 10,000 simulations that were run. He hit in 78.68% on the under on those simulations. When we take a look and we hit the hit his name over here, we can see he's projected the projection details. The 78.68% on the under, and the projection is a 3.79 assist. That was his average throughout all those 10,000 games that it simulated. So we can assume he's going to get between 3 and 4 assists in this matchup. The Wizards defense, 25th out of 30. So a little bit better than what I thought. but they're allowing 28.5 assists per game. They allow a ton, but even with that being said, he shouldn't be able to go over this today. Over his last five, he's went under in 3 of his last 5, 6 of his last 10, and in 57 of 69 this season. And that's with him playing a minimum of 27 minutes in every game as well. So I don't even really need to change the minutes played graph because, I mean, 27 minutes being the minimum he's played all season, that's pretty accurate. He's going to play anywhere between 27 and probably 40 minutes tonight. So let's go ahead and just lock in Mikal Bridges under 5.5 assists and move on to the second prop of the day, which is going to be Giannis under 51.5 PRA versus the King. Now, this is one that's a little bit iffy because it's Giannis, but this number is so high, and I do not think he will go over this. So let's go ahead and search him up. We can go ahead and check it again, add it to our slip builder. And what we can see is the odds on Sportsbooks is minus 120, which gives him an implied probability of 54.55% of staying under. We have him projected for the under with a projected hit rate of 74.41%. When we click on this, we can see he's went under in 5 straight games. He's went under in 9 of his last 10, and the one game that he did go over was by 0.5. This season, he's went under in 40 of 58 games. Now he's versus the Kings, who allow a ton of points. They allow a ton of assists. They don't allow many rebounds, which is what Giannis is actually good at, but they only allow 50 rebounds per game. But we have him projected for 47 PRA in this matchup with, again, a projected hit rate of over 74% on the under. And we can see the recommendation right here. He's playing an average of 34 minutes per game, field goal attempts, and an average of 20 field goal attempts per game. Now, what we can do is we can see he's played a minimum of 19 minutes, but he's playing an average of 34, 33, 33. So what we can do is we can set this to be like 30 minutes or higher just to kind of see. And when we do that, he's still cashed in 5 of his last 5. He's still cashed in 8 of his last 10. And he's still cashed in 34 of 52 this season on the under. So he still hit the under in way majority of the games. I don't think he's going to get 52 or more PRA tonight. Let's lock in Giannis on the under 51.5 PRA and move on to play number 3, which is going to be LeBron James. And we're going to take his over 6.5 assists. Now, this was full payout when we took it in VIP around 2 hours ago. Now it's a 0.9x. So that's why it's another useful thing of being in VIP. Another thing about being in VIP is you get access to everything I play. So I release one YouTube video a day, and that is a very small percent of what VIP members are getting, right? I post every single slip that I place personally gets posted. So esports, CS2, League of Legends. We have MLB, we have NBA, MLB starting soon, of course. NBA, college basketball, anything that I play, I post. And on YouTube, you're either gonna get NBA or MLB every single day. Now, when MLB starts up, it'll probably be MLB most days, but we'll kind of see how that works out. But LeBron James 6.5 assists, 0.9x though. Let's go ahead and search him up over here. We can see the 6.5. We're going to add him to the slip builder. Minus 190, which is an implied probability of 65% of him cashing. We have the over hitting in a 70.4% projected hit rate. He's gone over this in 3 of his last 5, 4 of his last 10, and 44 of 58 this season. This is a great spot for him to go over again today against the Bulls defense, who are 27th in the league for assists allowed per game. We have him projected for over 8 assists in this matchup. 35 minutes average played per game this season, 36 over his last 10, 37 over his last 5. There's no reason he played. He's been crushing it all season. I don't expect that to slow down today. Lock in LeBron James. Next up, we're going to go ahead and do Keon Johnson, and we're going to take his under 2.5 3-points made. We can see 62.96% implied probability. We have his projected hit rate at 73.8%. So when we click on this one, we can see he's actually went over in 3 of his last 5, but his last 10, he's went under in 6 of 10. This season, he's went under in 53 of 68 this. Now let's get rid of those games. We played 2 minutes. Okay. he still went under in 42 of 57 with an average minutes played of 27 per game. He's shooting an average of 5 3-point attempts per game, 4.7 over his last 10, 6.4 over his last 5. And I mean, these games where he's went over, he shot 9, 9, and 6. And he went 3 for 6 in this game. I expect him to be able to shoot 5 6 3-pointers and still go under because he would have to hit either half or more than half of his 3-point attempts, which is not something that is normally going to happen, especially versus the Pacers defense, who are literally fifth in the league for least amount of 3-pointers allowed. I expect him to get between either 1 or 2 3-pointers today. Let's lock in the under here and move on to our last play of the day. So let me go ahead and add him to the slip. And our last play of the day, we're going to go ahead and take Niang under 2.5 3-points made as well. This is a 0.84x versus the Warriors. Go ahead and add him to the slip builder. Minus 170, so an implied probability of 62.96%. Our projected hit rate of 70.55%. We can see he's went under this in 4 of his last 5, 7 of his last 10, and in 47 of 67 games this season. The Warriors are a top 10 team for 3-point defense, 9th in the league for 3 points allowed per game. We have him projected for just around 2 3-pointers in this matchup, throwing up 5 per game this season, 6 over his last 10, and 5.4 over his last 5. That's what I'm projecting him for, is somewhere around 5 or 6 3-point attempts. And similar to Keon Johnson, he should not be able to hit 50% of his 3-pointers. So let's go ahead and lock this in on the under. We can see we have a projected hit rate of 21.47% to go 5-0 on this slip. It's we're getting a 10.4x if we were to power play it, which is a positive EV of 123%. It recommends us play 2 units. Now the flex play, it doesn't ask us for how much for correct, things like that, but 5.2x would still be positive EV at 11%, and that's not even counting the safety of if you were to get 4 out of 5. Now what I personally do is I play 3 picks and I play 6 picks over on Underdog, or 4 picks even. Power played 4 picks. It's up to you what you want to do with this. I would recommend just finding your top 3, putting it in a 3 pick, maybe even mix and matching them and putting them in 3 picks, or just adding on a play that you love and making it a 6 pick. It's all up to you guys. But thank you guys so much for watching the video. Thank you for all the love. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Let's keep on crushing it.